We're back. So you saw the Eagles against the Panthers game. I got beat. I think it was 35-21 or 35-28, or it might have been 42-28. I don't know. They got beat. The Eagles went on to win the Super Bowl. Congratulations, Liam. You won the Super Bowl. You did a great job. So during the off season, I drafted a couple of people. I got rid of Tannehill. Tannehill played 3 games, I think, 3 or 4 games, got hurt, threw like 15 interceptions, and just, he had a terrible season. But I'm going to go over the roster and show you what we've added, who we drafted, and who we got rid of. First, the quarterbacks. Blake Bortles will be our starter. He threw 1 interception in 2 games. I think he threw 8 touchdowns, 1 interception, and played amazingly. Johnny Manziel, we're keeping him as a backup because on Madden, of course, Johnny Manziel's amazing for no reason. Stephen Morris, let's see if I can pull it up. It won't let me. But Stephen Morris, he, actually I probably could pull it up. Let's see. Stats. He came in when Tim Tebow got injured. Here's his stats for that 1 game he played. He got 284 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. He threw an 82-yard touchdown pass to Philip Dorsett. 12.3 average yards. It's freaking. He had a crazy game. We beat the Buccaneers 29-27. We was losing. I think we was losing like 7-27 at one point, or no, 24-7 at one point. So we're keeping him. And I picked up Anthony Boone as our fourth guy. I used him a lot in the preseason as a running back, or a running quarterback. So Todd Gurley is going to be our starter. We got rid of. I gave Melvin Gordon over to Liam, and he won the Super Bowl, so I picked up him. I think we had T.J. Yeldon. I released him. We kept Duke Johnson. We got Duke Johnson back for another year as the fullback. And we picked up Kenyon Barner from the Eagles for the speed back. We don't have a fullback. We had the guy Pat DeMarco from South Carolina, and he didn't get to play a single game, so we let him go. Receiving is where it's at. I have an amazing receiving core for this season. Crabtree's back. We can look at Crabtree's stats from last year. Let's go into the stats. He is 2015 right here. He got his only 1,200 yard season, 17.9 yards per catch, which is just ridiculous. Averaged 78 yards a game, 8 touchdowns, and 256 run after catch. It's just, he had a great season last year. Glad to have him back on the team. We picked up Greg Jennings in the post off season. He will not be starting. He's a good receiver, but we don't need him as much as we need these 2 guys. Leonard Hankerson, he'll be starting. Picked him up from I think he was on. I think the Eagles picked him up, if I'm not mistaken. Devin Funches, we got him back. We signed another contract with him. We signed a contract with Ted Ginn. I picked up Ted Ginn. We got Corey Philly Brown back, which is nice. Devin Smith was amazing last year. I'll show you a couple of his stats from last year. He just he was a big part of our offense last year. As you can, let's see. Last year he had 247 yards. But look at that. Big plays. 4 touchdowns was on 4 big plays. Only 11 receptions. He was a big part of the offense for big plays. Back to receivers. You know, once you get one of them, you have to have them all. Devin Hester is a kick returner. Picked up a Monty Edwards. We needed him as a receiver returner also. And then overall 69, he's the best receiver on the team, and I'll show you why. You see his speed is 96, and he's the most amazing receiver we have. He played 24 catches for 689 yards, 28 average, and 9 touchdowns. I'm pretty sure he was second on the team behind Finley for touchdowns. Amazing. He played absolutely amazing last season, and he's going to be the number 2 back behind Crabtree. Or not back, but receiver, excuse me. Alright, let's go to tight ends. Let's see who we pulled in this year. We got rid of Nico Leary earlier in the season, and we picked up Chase Ford. We got rid of Chase Ford at the end of the season, and we're going to keep Jermichael Finley. He had a great season. I think he had 11 touchdown passes, and great season for him. And then Brandon Pettigrew, he played good last season, so we kept him with the team. And we're probably going to pick up another tight end for the 3rd spot. All right, offensive line, about the same. We had an awesome offensive line last season. We tried to get Ponce's brother, the other Ponce guy. We didn't get him, unfortunately. Offensive line's a little worse than it was last year, unfortunately. I mean, some of the guys left, but we'll be all right. Offensive line, we had a great offensive line. We still couldn't do anything, so maybe it should even out. Focus this year is on the defense. We got Robert Ayers back, Dante Fowler's back, not Flowers. We got a couple new additions to the defensive line. We got Glenn Dorsey, which is going to be a good pickup, and let's see. And our linebacking core, we drafted this guy 1st round out of Florida State, Ethan Griffin. He's going to be our starting left outside linebacker. And our starting right outside linebacker is going to be this man right here, Shaq Thompson. And then our starting mid linebacker is going to be Brian Cushing. We picked him up in the offseason. That's something we needed. We needed an offensive lineman because Monte Teo was our starter, and Monte Teo had an invisible girlfriend, so that didn't work out. We picked up A.J. Hawk, which was a big pickup for us. I collect running backs, receivers, and now linebackers. I love linebackers. Denzel Perryman, we picked him up. Great linebacker. He's going to be great in the NFL, and we just picked him up, and hopefully I can build him to being an awesome linebacker. Kevin Pierre Lewis. What's up, Liam? What's up?
Not much. Sitting there watching you blabber about your team there.
I'm pretty excited about my team, so I'm almost finished. I'm gonna go over my cornerbacks and my safeties, which there's nothing going on. So
yeah, not too much. Me and you both.
Yeah, I picked up. My defense is gonna be better. We got Tim Jennings on cornerback. We picked him up on free agency. Kyle Ford had an awesome season last year. Javon Smith is a rookie. Whoever that is, he's fake, so nobody cares about him. Brandon Harris had a decent season last year. He's from out of Miami, of course. And we picked up Javarius Arenas. And then Demps is nothing much here except for Thomas Cloud, the Cloud. We picked him up. Patrick Chung, best safety in the game. We got him. We got Quentin.
I would disagree, but for his rating, yes.
Yeah, for his rating, Patrick Chung is everywhere. Let's look at some stats. Let's just pull up some stats from last year, of course.
That be playing on short quarters and stuff, so they never look quite right.
Well, he had a better season that year than he had 3 years ago. So, in real life, 63 solo tackles, 43 assists, 106 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 1 interception, only 2 catches allowed. He's the man. And of course, we gotta do the kicker. 51 overall kicker, because I never kick. Chris Boswell, whoever that is. And my punter, which I drafted, 7th round. What was it? 200-something pick, 90th pick.
264. Well, last pick, whatever that is. Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah, Mr. Irrelevant, and the starting kicker, Mark Sam. No relations to Michael Sam. Is the and then look all the picks I got for next year. I got 1st round pick from the Dallas Cowboys because we cheesed them, because who likes the Cowboys? 27th pick, the 30th pick, the 33rd pick, the 53rd pick, the 62nd pick, 65th pick, the 83rd pick, the 88th pick, the 91st pick, the 94th pick, the 100th pick. Yeah, you get the point. I got like 3,000 picks for next year. I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
You'll trade up.
I will trade up. I have 6 third-round picks next year. But
make them all seconds, man.
Yep, I'll turn them all into seconds for the next year. So, I mean, as long as we go, how many seasons we do on here, and then next season's game, I'm gonna do the same thing because you know how. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video, and I'm gonna go probably skip the preseason and go into the first game of the season. So, anyways, I'm done. Oh yeah, we're playing 2K. Never mind, we're playing 2K. I'll probably broadcast that too, but anyways, let's play 2K.